Hello from Hanoi. Conor and I are here to talk to you today about our time at RGS Vietnam. We hope you enjoy and find it useful.
So the city of Hanoi in general is a fantastic and animated city. It can be quite overwhelming at the start, but the staff in RGS Vietnam are fantastic. We got taken out for dinner on many occasions and given tours and shown around, made sure we were comfortable. And it's actually a fantastic introduction to Southeast Asia, as we now feel that we know kind of the culture and how the things work a little bit better. So a huge thanks to all of the RGS Vietnam staff for doing that and making us feel so welcome. In terms of food, you can either get street food or you can get restaurant food. We've had a big mix of both. Street food's obviously cheaper, but even still, food off a menu would cost £15 each maximum, and it's really good food. So street food maybe £4. So it's really reasonable. It's nice and convenient.
Learn to use chopsticks before you come out here, though.
Yeah, funny.
Otherwise, you have to ask for knife before. Also, if history is your thing, Vietnam has got lots of fantastic monuments. Just today, we were at the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, and there's also a museum. You get to see where he lived at various points in his life. There's also the Military History Museum, which dates essentially back from presumably BCE times, but has a main focus on the Indochina Wars and, of course, the Vietnam War. It's a really great city. The old quarter it's fantastic. On weekends they'll shut it off, so no cars and no bikes go through. And everyone's on the streets. They play the game with I don't know what it's called, but they kick like a shuttlecock thing around. Conor and I tried it; we weren't very good. And also there's lots of other stuff like a water puppet show is quite interesting to go to. The nightlife is really good. There's lots of fantastic bars and stuff to go to, and of course you get to meet lots of other travellers as well, because it is a very popular city for those kinds of people.
Overall, I'd say Hanoi as a city is very cultural. It's got lots going on. And very historical as well. Vietnam as a country has been invaded many times by France. It then had to gain its independence by America. It's been really amazing to meet lots of people from a different part of the world and understand more about their culture. And they've all been super welcoming and super nice to us, and gone out of their way to make us feel really welcomed and have a great time. So Hanoi's been fantastic.
It's also a fantastic springboard city, not only for us going into our travelling later on. We're spending another sort of 4 months in and around Southeast Asia. It's a good place to start. It's not so big that it's overwhelming, but there's still plenty to do, and you can fill 3 weeks or 4 weeks, whatever, with plenty of stuff to do. But also there's lots of great stuff around northern Vietnam.
Yeah.
Conor and I have done weekends in Ninh Binh, Halong Bay, which I think might be one of the natural wonders of the world.
Yeah, it is.
Cat Bar Island.
We just got back from motorbiking around Ha Giang Loop. We've just done that for 3 days. So if you want to get out of Hanoi briefly, there's absolutely loads going on. We didn't make it to Sapa, but that's another one. Yeah. Loads going on in and around Hanoi. You'll never really get bored, and to be honest with you, you'll be wanting to stay longer even after you finish at the school, because 2 days off a week doesn't quite cover as much as you might want to do. So And finally, we'd just like to say a massive thanks to everyone in RGS Vietnam and the whole community for making the process so seamless for us and so easy. In particular, thanks to Mr. Wang and his wife, Miss Trang, Miss Tui, Miss Lee and Ming, Miss Arabella or Mrs. Crook, depending on which way you know her, Mr. Patrick, and all the teachers we've been in lessons with. They've been really helpful, really welcoming, and really helped us settle in and get to know the school, the city, and all the students really well.
Yeah. Also a big thanks to the students as well, who have sort of made a really big effort to get to know us and make sure that our time here has been both enriching and fun. And that's about it. So thank you for listening, and we hope you found it useful.